Hey guys, welcome to ShellBellsChannel. Today I'm going to do a video on how much it costs to create or to make or to reborn a reborn baby. Now I've just gone onto Google and typed in reborn doll, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about what they are. This photo here is my favorite photo to help describe what a reborn baby is. So it starts as a head and limbs, so 2 arms and 2 legs, and that is called a kit. There is no eyes that come with the kit. Sometimes you get a body, but not all of the time. And you have to add all of the paint, you have to add all of the hair, you have to add the stuffing in the body, you have to add the weight in the body. If you put a magnet in the mouth, you have to add that as well. Reborns.com is a trusted website. Just remember that it is only reborns.com, so reborns.com. There are a bunch of different or similar ones that are scam sites. You can see the prices here. There's $714, $733, $298, $778. They really vary. $421, $311. So it really depends on what the baby is and the price, but all of the artists on here are verified and checked out by the people that own the website. I don't know how far they're checked, but I know that they have to be a legit reborn to be sold on the website. So make sure you use the photos as part of the description and read the description well. The quality of the work on here ranges from brand new beginner artists to artists that have been doing it for 20 to 30 or however many years. So that can definitely contribute to the price. So you could find a cheaper baby or a more expensive one. Again, I'll make a video on how to use this website. There's quite a few different little things that I find really helpful when you are searching for a reborn baby doll. Let's just have a look here, and this is a scam website, and I want to show you the prices on here and how it can't be a thing. So this here is the Saskia kit that's been stolen, and they're selling it from $88.79, and it's over here giving fake I would definitely call that fake advertising, because it's saying lots of people are purchasing, quick, you're gonna miss out. And that's all the sales. They're saying that they're really heavily discounted. And this just keeps popping up. That's crazy to say that. But yeah, they're stolen sculpts. It's absolutely ridiculous. From $95 to $109. You guys wait until I show you the actual prices of kits. That's a Levi that has been stolen. That is so sad. Alright, let's get into the real prices. So I have a few photos and messages written on them by a good friend of mine, Sarah. She is the artist at Baby Reborn Nursery, and she has written a few slides up for me. I am not an artist, nor do I know as much information about the dolls as she does, so I asked her a few questions, and she went out of her way and did a great job of putting the information together so that we can both help, 1, artists out, and 2, new reborn collectors, so that they can join the community and not fall for a scam or be scammed. So we both wanted to get the message out there, so I had, I guess, the audience and she had the knowledge. So this is from both of us together. I will link her below if you want to watch some of her painting videos, and I'll try and put her nursery below as well if you want to have a look at some of her babies that she's creating. So this is a Maddie kit. It includes the head, the arms and the legs, and a cloth body, but the eyes are separate, so you don't get them, and of course the hair and all of those other pieces. This price, $155, is Australian price, but if it was bought from the USA, it would be $115.93 plus postage. And this is the Maddie kit. Isn't she just adorable? That one is so cute. It's all these beautiful little photos of her. So this is what her kit can be made into. There's so many different ways. There isn't a right or a wrong way. there's just all these beautiful Maddie kits. There's a Maddie kit as a boy. So that's what that kit can make. Let's go on to reborns.com and let's type in Maddie and see how much she is. Alright, we've got one for 558. That one was 500. That one was 800. That one was 900. That one was 900. That one was 600. So we're looking at a few $100s here for the Maddies. So I'm just going to show you a few other kits, and then I will show you why they are that price. So let's look at some more. So that kit was $155. These kits are $65.95, $75.95, $65.95, $65.95, $39 for a fawn. So these are reasonably cheap kits, but I believe this is in US dollars because it's Bountiful Baby. This is the Saskia that everyone goes after and is one of the most replicated babies on the market. It is Australian $120. That is the head, the arms, the legs, and a cloth body. The eyes are not included. And it is $89.75 US plus postage. So that is the Saskia. I will show you the Saskia. Here she is. These are all of the common photos. These are all scam websites. I can't be sure about that one because that's on eBay. That is most likely a scam on AliExpress. Scam. That is not a Saskia, that's a Joseph. And then here's some of the babies. I don't know where they're actually these photos are from, but here is what the Saskia can look like. This photo here is a commonly stolen photo. Here it is again, but cropped. So this is what our Saskia looks like. And let's have a look in here what a Saskia is worth as well. There's Saskia. From 600 to 800 to 688, 519, 1,167, 681. It looks like about $519 if for this time that I'm doing it. So it's the 22nd of January 2021 when I'm looking, and that seems to be the cheapest price that you can buy one for on reborns.com. Gracie is a cheaper Bountiful Baby common kit. So a common kit isn't a rare find. There wasn't a limited amount made, I don't believe. This price is head, arms, and legs, and the price is in US dollars, $45.95. Let me just quickly show you how to convert money. I know it's out of stock, but we have $45.95, and it's US, and I want to go to Australian dollars. So I've just gone onto Google and typed in US dollars to Australian dollars, so USD to AUD. I've clicked on this first one. The amount is $49.95 from US to Australian. So let's click yes. So it is $64.45, so almost $65 that it converts to for a cheap kit. So that's a good one to be starting on. We need a body for some of them that didn't have a body, like this one. This one did not come with the body. It's just the head, arms, and legs. So on top of the $45 US, you'd need to add a body. So basic body. The price is in US, so $16.95. So you'd have to put your 45 plus your $16.95 together, right? But with the Saskia, or like this one, the Evangeline, it comes with the body, so you don't need to add the body price on. But if you want hair, you've got to add hair. But if you want to add hair, you're going to have to add the price of hair. So here's a rooting tool for $9.95 plus some different colored hair and some needles. I'm not sure if this rooting tool has needles in it, but here's some needles, 5 pre-cut needles, and I think that's what you put it in. Again, I'm not an artist, but I'm just going off the slides of what I've kind of been given. These prices are all in US dollars because this is from Bountiful Baby. You need 1/4 of an ounce, which is enough for one doll, but only if the hair, there's a typo, which I'm pretty sure she's accidentally left the H out. But I'm sure she didn't mean to. She was trying to do these really quick for me. But if only the hair is short and thin, buying this amount doesn't leave much room for accidents. So it's nice but a bit cheaper. Or we can buy the premium quality hair. So 1/2 ounce is enough for one head, maybe 2, depending on how thick you root it and how long you want the hair. This one is $69.95, again in US price. Then we need to add some weight. So what everyone uses for weight is fine glass beads. If you are an artist and you are caught making babies without fine glass beads, it doesn't sit very well with the Reborn community. We don't like sand being used because that can be dirty unless it is purchased sand. But if you're going to use purchased sand, you may as well buy the glass beads in that sense. So this is 1 pound equal to 453 grams. A 20-inch Reborn usually weighted around 6 pounds or 2.7 kilos. The total weight of a baby must include the weight of the vinyl kit and the stuffing, so 6 pounds is not all in the glass. So when you put the stuffing in, that's going to be some weight. When you have the vinyl legs and arms, they're going to be a part of the weight as well. So a pound is US $2.49. Price. These are acrylic eyes, so there is a difference. There's acrylic eyes and glass eyes are really expensive, usually about $20 US. So let's convert that here. So to Australian dollars is $25.80 for a pair of glass eyes. That's a lot of money. Or you can buy the acrylic for $7.49. Which is about $10 roughly, $9.66. Then you need to paint them, so you'll need some paint. This is a small set of paint. It has all the colors and the matte varnish you will need. You will also need air dry gloss and odorless solvent. This is a small set, enough to do quite a few dolls. Again, I don't paint, I never have. I might try it one day, but it wouldn't be to become an artist. It would just be for a social event or some fun or a video or something like that. That's about it. I mean, maybe if I did it and I loved it, but I don't think I would be that great at painting. So there's all the paints. Not all the paints, but there's most of the paints you need. So $39.95 US dollars. So that has to be converted to Australian dollars or wherever you're from. Then you need cable ties, so $6.95 gets you 14 of them. Some bodies don't come with the cable ties. They have to fit in the groove around the neck or the limb flange. The head of the cable tie also needs to fit inside the groove, because if you just buy a standard cable tie from the shops, the heads on them are quite big and square, and sometimes if you use those, they can scratch you while you hold the baby, or they just aren't very comfortable. So it's always good to have spare cable ties lying around the house, even if you're not an artist. If you're a collector like me, I have a few if I ever want to pull bodies off or anything like that. But you need some spare cable ties in case you do everything up and then the magnet falls out, so you have to take the head off, or I don't know. You always leave room for mistakes. Even though we don't want to make mistakes, leave some room for them. Then we need brushes. I probably should have laid this out a little bit better, but that's okay. We've got the whole list of things that we need. Brushes are to paint. So a standard set of brushes. Cheap brushes tend to lose bristles that you then have to remove from your paintwork, which just, I couldn't think of anything worse. A lot of artists use 3 or 4 brushes per each colour. One for mixing the paint, one wet brush, one dry brush. Some colours need 2 different thicknesses of brushes. That's gotta be true. So they're $25.95 US for some good brushes from Bountiful Baby. Now, I'm not saying this is the only place that you can buy anything, but this is just a good and safe website that actually sells genuine Reborn things. Thing I don't think is actually put in here are little sponges. I know that they're probably not very expensive, but you also need to buy some sponges for the modeling. I don't know. How you cut little pieces out of them and dip them in and then dab it on the baby. Whatever that's called, you'll need sponges. We did speak really quickly about rooting needles, as I just touched on them before, but there's lots of different types of rooting needles, different thicknesses and barb number, but usually all the same price from the same supplier. If you're new to rooting, you'll go through a lot of them. So hobby fill or stuffing or whatever we call it, it can be bought in bags from Spotlight, Lincraft. Like I said before, you can buy a pillow from Kmart or whatnot, but the quality isn't going to be as good kind of thing. This stuff seems really nice and fluffy. This is what I like to buy. Again, I don't make Reborns, but this is what I use for sewing projects or whatnot. It's $12 for 500 grams, $7.50 for 200 grams, or $21 for a kilo, and I would buy the kilo just because I feel like it's better value. And then if you're gonna put a dummy or a pacifier or a bow in their hair or in their head, like a magnet needs to go in there. So there's magnets that you have to buy as well. I normally buy my rare earth magnets from eBay, but I just thought I would do a search on Google and see what pops up for Australia. I found this website called AMF Magnetics, and the one I wanted was 10 mil by 5 mil. So the 10 mil is how wide it is, and then the 5 mil is how thick it is. And I think you should have about a 5 mil for behind the face of the baby so that the magnet sticks strong to it, if that makes sense. Again, I don't make them, but I think that that's what I would use if I was buying them. So that magnet for one is $2. On this website at the moment, they have free shipping if you spend if you spend $30 or more. So I would probably bulk buy and buy $30 worth of magnet. What I'm getting at is there's so many things to add up. I'm going to do another video where I actually add up babies for you, because I feel like this video is so long and I just want to show you the prices. So I just want to complete this and say that's why they are expensive. That's why they're a few $100s. We try and explain it the best way possible, but I feel like actually, as a visual learner myself, actually seeing the prices, I can understand why. So I'm going to do a part 2 of this video, and in the part 2 of the video, it's going to be a separate video, but basically I'm going to add some of the kits up and just show you the price of how much the supplies cost for the baby without any time added in. I am just trying to get the message out there and help new collectors, and I'm also trying to help artists that are creating these dolls and show the value and their worth because of the hours that go into them, and that's really special.